This is the ship that makes artificial rain through cloud setting in the United Arab Emirates. Its registration number is N6151A, and this is the ship of the private company of America. Looking at the flight data records, I found that the plane with the same registration number took off from Zaid International Airport in Abu Dhabi at 4 p.m. on April 15th, 2024, just one day before the flood in Dubai. It happened that on the same day and at the same time there were a lot of clouds over the United Arab Emirates. It was probably the ship's responsibility to drop them. Where did this plane go after takeoff? And let's talk further in the video about what he did. Once again, welcome viewers to Unscripted Lens TV videos. It is generally believed that the climate of UAE is very dry and there is very little rain. But this time, not in a few days, but in a few hours, it rained so much as Dubai sees throughout the year. Dubai is also known as Mini Europe due to its excellent administrative system. But this time, millions of cars, houses, shops and offices were submerged in water in Mini Europe. And for the next 5 days, removing the water was a headache for the Dubai government. Was it the result of cloud seeding in Dubai? Done, and if yes, then how come a series of rains from Gulf of Oman enters Oman with heavy storm on 14th April 24? And heavy rain hits Oman first. Water accumulates on the roads and 20 people lose their lives. Soon this stream enters the UAE by April 16th. At first it was considered a normal rain, which was up to 20 m, but soon the rain increased and in just a few hours it goes from 20 mm to 142 mm or about 5.5 inches. Due to standing several feet of deep water on Dubai's busy roads, the traffic system here becomes chaotic. People are imprisoned in their homes. While in some areas the formation of waist-deep water has been found even inside the houses, can be seen in many videos that people's valuables in their homes have been destroyed by water. Due to the closure of all the shops, people also run out of food items. And people become weak due to hunger, but the rain does not stop. Even Dubai International Airport, where thousands of flights land on a normal day, due to knee-deep water standing on the runway, the airport began to show such a scene on the flight radar. The planes that were at the airport remained standing while all the incoming flights were diverted. The journey of the passengers at the airport has now turned into days instead of hours. A seemingly normal rain gradually jams the world's most developed city and schools' offices for these non-duration. The owner of a famous insurance company in Dubai says that in just 1 week we have received thousands of vehicle insurance claims, which is 400% more than before. Similarly, insurance claims worth lakhs have been received by restaurants and shops, which are too much for us. Videological authorities say that the weather data was started to be recorded in 1949 and it was the heaviest rainfall in the UAE since 1949, i.e. 75 years. But the real question that is in everyone's mind is what happened in the end, that the driest area of the world was covered by such heavy rain. After the destruction due to rains, this rumor started spreading on social media, that this rain is the result of cloud seeding in Dubai. Is this rumor really true? On April 15, 2024 at around 4 p.m., the plane with registration number N6151A took off from Abu Dhabi Airport. It has been seen normally in UAE cloud shading activity before. It can be seen in its route. It went straight over a mountainous area on the east coast of the United Arab Emirates and circled there. It then circled again at 2 separate locations east of Sharjah and finally east of Dubai. Around 5:30 in the evening, after circling above the flame, landed back at Abu Dhabi Airport. But the Deputy Director of the United Arab Emirates National Center for Meteorology Educate says that the cloud-setting plane must have taken off that day, but he did not do the seeding activity. Cloud setting was first introduced in Dubai in the 1990s to deal with water shortages here. This is the basic rule of cloud seeding, that whenever such clouds are seen that are just forming, At that time, particles are sprayed over them by the plane, which is mostly salt or silver iodide. When this salt comes in contact with the vapors in the clouds, the vapors are first converted into ice crystals, and then it starts raining due to heavy rain. It comes down as soon as the temperature changes. So they change from snow to droplets. If the United Arab Emirates do not do cloud seeding, so these clouds will naturally go somewhere else and rain. But is this really the rain and floods that caused destruction in Dubai and Oman? It was the result of cloud seeding, or not, because people say cloud seeding played a role of catalyst because of the storm that was already coming, and then things got out of Dubai's hands. That much rain cannot be the result of cloud shading, because the aircraft we tracked was only hovering over the UAE, not over Oman, while in the satellite view the clouds were coming from Amman itself. The experts also said the same. Weather experts say that cloud seeding definitely brings rain, but not so much rain that floods occur. Experts say that rain is not created by cloud seeding, but rain is already present in the air. It is only rained. Therefore, it is not right to blame cloud shading for this flood. A renowned climate expert from the Apparel College of London, Reenactment, says that these rains are the result of human climate change, that is, due to our mistakes, the weather around the world is changing, which includes our agricultural process, industrial process, and deforestation. The whole world is affected by climate change. And if the solution is not found, then in the next few years the whole world may have to suffer due to severe climate changes. Experts also say that if such rains had occurred in a country where rains continue, then perhaps there would not have been so much damage as it has happened in the United Arab Emirates and Oman. This is because the UAE, and generally there is not much rain in Oman, so there is no proper training system here, and the city is not prepared to deal with a situation like a flood. Dubai's recent flood shows that urban engineering has failed the climate change test. First, we must not forget that Dubai was built on sand, the sand that absorbs water easily. But if we cover the same sand with concrete, so obviously its ability to absorb water will decrease, and the same thing has happened with Dubai. Real estate developers have changed the natural terrain of Dubai, and now the land here absorbs very little water. That is why that every few years the sewage system here has to be extended. Another problem is that the population of Dubai is increasing day by day, and the waste is also increasing with the population. We don't see garbage on the streets of Dubai, but this garbage has to go somewhere. Dubai's sewage system is not that big that 142 m of rainwater can be removed suddenly. So when the water started to stand up, it carried the waste along with it and easily blocked the already small sewage system, and the problem went from bad to worse. Usually when such a situation arises, so identifying blocked sewer line at that time is very difficult task. This has been seen not only in Dubai but also in other developed cities of the world. So New York City had a similar situation in the rains. Schools, roads and homes were flooded. Sewage lines that were already blocked due to silt in the water. When suddenly more water came in her, she could not bear it. This sounds a bit strange to hear, but in Dubai, many areas are still not provided with sewerage connections. Not even the Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest skyscraper. All waste from Burj Khalifa is collected in a septic tank, and it is emptied on daily basis with the help of dumpers. Fortunately, Dubai had resources and technology as well as better management in the reign of April 16th. Therefore, water was removed from most of the locations as soon as possible with the help of tankers and machinery, and the system was restored. But this was not the last rain. Such rains may happen again, because the threat of climate change is hovering all the time. That's why Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai, has approved DHA billion for additional sewage lines in Dubai. That is, it is the same amount in which 15 Burj Khalifa can be rebuilt. Hope you people will like and share this video of Unscripted Lens TV. Thank you very much for your comments. In the next wonderful video,